Hello, everybody. My name's Drew, and I wanted to talk about something that has been bothering me a little bit, and I actually recorded this already, but then I went back and watched it and realized it was in portrait mode. So I'll do it again, but this is going to be one video, stream of consciousness, just talking, because I want to talk about something that's been kind of bothering me. So one of my favorite YouTubers is doing something a little controversial right now. So if you are well versed in drama on YouTube right now, then you would probably guess Shane Dawson. So you would be correct. I love Shane Dawson. I've been watching him for like 5 years, and I'll be honest, I definitely missed the videos where he was eating food and, making those crazy smoothies and trying girl products. Now, when he stopped, I was a little confused, and then he told us about everything that was going on, and all I could think of is, go you for doing what you wanted. He finally got to do something where he'd been wanting to do it, but he was so afraid to. And now with everything with Jake Paul and him doing those videos, I want to show him some support, because he's been getting a lot of... Did you just hear that? That was my ankle. My ankle popped. Anyway, he's been getting some hate towards that, and I don't like that. Mainly because he's awesome, and he's just trying his best, and he's trying to make something that he's proud of. So, I explained this so much better in the first video, and I don't even remember half the crap I said. Alright. So, I like seeing the real Shane. In these videos, I feel like we see the real side of him. We get his crazy, queen moments, and his crazy, his just really over-the-top moments. But when the camera turns off, we don't really get to see, the real side of him, because most people on YouTube wear a mask. And I'm not saying he has any of these things. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm a psychology student, and based on what he's told us and based on how his actions are, I can tell that negative comments and things like that are something that's always on his mind. And he's even mentioned before that, he doesn't want anyone to take things the wrong way. He doesn't want, things to be misinterpreted and stuff like that. And I can fully 100% understand that. I'll be honest, I have depression and anxiety, and it's every day, bro. Oh my god, I can't believe I just referenced that. Anyway, it is something where, you deal with it every day. It doesn't go away. And I recognize, I feel close to Shane based on that. He's shown me through his videos and how his actions and everything, and how he is on Twitter and social media, that he's insecure about stuff, and I'm the exact same way. I am always second guessing myself, always trying to figure out, what's the best way to do this. I don't like being misunderstood. I don't like people taking things the wrong way, so I over-explain myself, and then I just look like a dumbass. And so, that's another reason why I understand Shane, because he's kind of talked about that before, and like you can just see it in his videos he's making recently about Jake Paul. You know, you can see it how he's freaking out because he's not sure how everyone, A, how he's going to handle it, B, how everyone else who's involved is going to handle it, and how we're going to handle it as his audience. And I'll be honest, when he announced it, I was a little skeptic, you know, because Jake Paul, you know, and I had never watched his videos or Logan's. Honestly, I only knew Jake because of Bizarre Work, and that was because my sisters watched it, and or whatever the name of the Disney show was. And so, and then all of a sudden at the beginning of 2018 everything blew up with Logan Paul, and so, you know, I just never really wanted to watch their videos. Now everyone who's saying that Shane's giving them a new platform and taking them up the next step, that's not what he's doing at all. Based on the way that I feel, because I feel like I'm pretty similar to Shane, I feel like Shane's trying his best to show the real side of someone who everyone has pegged as crazy or over the top, which once again could all be a facade because of YouTube personas. And I think Shane is brave for doing it. You know, he's stepping out of his comfort zone, and he shows us that a lot in the videos. And I feel like as us as a fan base, if you're a fan of Shane Dawson and you're watching this, we should support him through what he's doing, because he's obviously very worried about how everything's going. Based on how he did the third video, and then by the fourth video, he just said, I'm making it the way I want, which I'm proud of him for. Because you can't always cut back on what you want to do because you might offend somebody. That's what the whole part for the United States, freedom of speech is, you know? And this generation gets so butthurt over the tiniest things, and I really don't think we should have to make everyone apologize for something that they did when they're, you know, doing what they want to do. You know, that's like making Lady Gaga apologize for wearing a meat suit, or, you know, make Sia apologize for not showing her face. You know, that's who that person is. Nowadays we see Lady Gaga wear stuff like that, and we're just like, oh, that's just Lady Gaga. You know, that's just how she is. And everyone just gets so butthurt over the tiniest things, and it's just, I don't think that is how we should act as a fan base, as someone, you know, as people who support somebody for what they want to do and what they're doing. Just by subscribing to Shane, you're supporting him, you know? Like, if you watch his videos, you're a fan, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, if you only watch one video a year, you're not a fan. You're, like, not one of those, like, super fans or anything. You're just, like, watch one of an odd video every now and then. But, like, someone who, I guess, like me, I've watched every single one of his videos and rewatched videos because I enjoy his videos. like, as a fan base, we should be supporting our creators, not tearing them down for their creative ideas. And so, the only thing that comes to mind that I can think of now is One Direction. I'm a huge Directioner. Always have, always will. And it's like when Zayn left. You know, there was this big backlash, but there were people who still supported the band. Just because one person left, you know. And Zayn left for a good reason. He wanted to start his own music. He wanted to start his own career solo. And then a year later, the band split up, and that's what they all did. And I'm very proud for all of them. I'm very happy for all of them. Do I miss the band? Yes, I do. Do I listen to their songs all the time? Yes, I do. But as a fan, you know, you shouldn't stop listening to them because they're not the way you like anymore. Because you don't like change. I don't like change, I'll be honest. But I still went to their concert after Zayn left. I was at the concert where Harry picked up the little boy and wished him a happy birthday. And that was adorable. And I loved it. And like, you shouldn't be so judgmental towards a person for their interests and what they want to do that you have to tear them down because you don't agree with it. Yes, you're entitled to your own opinions, but at the same time, depending on how loud you are, it can hurt. I'm speaking from experience. I was bullied, so hearing certain things multiple times can really tear you down and really, especially with anxiety, can really do a lot of damage. And with depression, it can do a lot of damage. And so I'm making this video mainly to give love because I know if I was in Shane's situation, I would want that. I would want to see the supporting side as well as the negative side, as much as the negative side hurts. And I think one thing that we forget as well is that Jake Paul and Logan Paul, they're human. They make mistakes. People make mistakes. They're just human. Like every one of us. And you shouldn't toss someone aside because you disagree with something that they say or something that they do. Because at the end of the day, you're just like them. You act different, you talk different, you think different, but at the end of the day, you're the same species. And everyone deserves love with all the hate. As much as, you know, as easy as it is to give hate, it should be just as easy to give love. And what I mentioned in the first video that I took of this, which I may end up posting it, because I feel like that one is a little bit better than this one. But, like, I didn't even know anything about, I was exactly like Shane in the first video, first part. I knew nothing about Jake and Logan Paul. Except that I knew they were crazy. Or they acted crazy. And that Logan did that thing at the beginning of the year. And I never listened to Everyday Bro, but I only knew it because Shane would be like, Everyday Bro. And then put the video up. So I don't know. I think that everyone is everyone's trying to be involved in something that they're not involved in. That, they're willing to tear someone down just so they're a part of it, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know. I am very tired. But Shane, if you're watching, I love you. You're amazing. Say hi to Ryland and to Morgan and Garrett and Andrew, and give Honey and Uno and Cheeto big hugs and kisses for me, even though I know Cheeto wants to kill you. Because they're adorable. Not as adorable as my puppies, but they're still adorable. And I love you and your whole group. And I just wanted you to know that. And I just wanted you to have some positive feedback. I enjoyed the series, and I cannot wait until the 5th episode. I really hope you don't wait to post it till next week, because it's gonna kill me. But if you do, I'll be waiting anxiously. And, this is, if you watch it, I hope you watch this video. It will literally make my day. But I just wanted you to get some positive feedback. And as I mentioned in this video, I feel like, we're kind of similar people. And I understand a lot of the things that you mention in your videos, and I understand a lot of unspoken truths. And I wanted to say that I'm proud of you, and keep going, and don't let anyone stop you from being creative, because there's no reason why you shouldn't be creative. Alright, well, I'm going to call it quits on this video. And if you're watching this, then thank you. If not, then thank you. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.